This is the 2022 Santa Cruz Bullit. The 2023 is exactly the same, it just has some awesome new colors. Click this video here for the size large Santa Cruz Bullit review. I absolutely love that bike. The battery was a little bit too small and the bike was too small for me because I'm 6'3". After spending time on the extra large Bullit, I think I've got some really interesting light to shine on why Jack doesn't ride an extra large bike. But before I talk for too much and everyone clicks out, let's go do some shredding. I'm basically on my favorite trail. It's just a standard Santa Cruz. The thing jumps amazing and it's a little rough on the small bump sensitivity. Oh my God. As the trail gets steeper here, I'm like, oh man, I feel like I'm in an SUV. I feel high centered and not confident. I don't know what's going on because the size large was such an amazing bike. I've got to go take this on some blue flow trails to make sure I'm not tripping because something doesn't feel right on this bike. Two completely different bikes between the large and the extra large.
This bike's just not jibby, dude.
The extra large Bullit feels better because it has a longer reach. It feels a little more comfortable for me, but same exact problem. I can't jib this bike. I cannot get the front end up. I'm like, what is going on? We got to go back to the garage and figure this out. The black bike here, it's a 2021 Specialized Kenevo. I have it set up as a mullet and it's understroked to 170 millimeters of travel. So these bikes they're almost identical except for the top tube on the Bullit is a lot taller. So I went and I dug into it and it's basically relating to the stack number. Let me explain stack for you. Let's listen to some of Jack Moore's problems that he has and why he rides a bike that's too small for him.
The EWS stuff is a lot more tight and techy. If it's a little bit more linear like this drive, then you're not getting that feedback in your arms and legs as much.
It was really interesting to watch his comparison videos. Absolutely go check those out. So basically he rides a trail bike because he wants a softer suspension, more linear suspension because he does those long enduro stages. He rides the size small because he wants a short wheelbase because European trails are really tight, but the ones at home are more open so he can ride an extra large bike. Obviously, I'm not a pro racer and my issue is I f***ing suck and I need a full-on downhill bike to get through gnarly trails. So I basically need a downhill bike, but I want to jib on blue flow trails, so. Everyone has unique riding styles and unique bodies, so whatever works for you, that's the one you need to ride. I'm not saying the extra large Bullit is a bad bike by any means whatsoever. Actually, the complete opposite. Santa Cruz is such an amazing brand. They actually say to match up your stack number and your reach number if you can't test ride their bikes. Almost all other manufacturers I looked at said, how tall are you? This is the size bike you ride. No, Santa Cruz really cares about riders. So most of y'all are riding medium and larges. You'll never understand the pain of riding an extra large or a super small bike. So enough chatting, let's go hit some backcountry on the extra large Bullit. "100%, I was faster on the extra large Bullit plowing the rocks. I didn't have to pick a line. I was just straight through anything. Almost ran over a hiker. It was so insane. Bullitt's a total plow machine straight through anything. But I came up with the same problem. I couldn't lift the front end up and it wasn't jibby. I'm just standing there tall on the bike. Hopefully you learned about stack numbers. In case you didn't know about it like me, click this video here for the size large Bullit, one of my favorite bikes I've ever rode.